Hello again. A few things I'd like to clear up here about some of these people who seem to be waiting in the background to help us. That one group I was a member of, the Voice of the Blue Rose in Saskatoon, was headed by Teresa Charpentier in North Battleford. A few months before the group disbanded, completely disbanded, I was warned that people noticed she was acting kind of strange about me, especially. She was building me up all the time, and we'd go to meetings and pray, and she talked about how God told her this and that, and God was told her that Dave was going to win yours. I mean, they haven't got a leg to stand on. And that was before I got my file. Well, after I got my file, she wanted me to meet her at the Robin's Donuts here in town. She brought along her friend Debbie, and she was looking at my file, and oh, this is nothing, she was saying. Well, Debbie was, what the hell do you mean it's nothing? This is pretty strong stuff. But then Teresa wanted, is this all of it? And I said, yeah. She said, absolutely, completely everything. I said, well, yeah, it's all here. Oh, okay, good. So she took it. For months and months after that, she was telling everybody, people would phone on my behalf. I never bugged her about it, but other people would phone her and ask her. And she would tell them, oh, Dave's claim is stronger than ever. It's, they have to pay. They have to compensate him, have to retrain him, have to treat him fair. Well, after about 10 months to a year, I think it was, she gave me my file back. She didn't want to. I had to threaten her, I come into North Battleford, I'll come and get the damn thing, you know. Well, she dropped it off at a Robin's Donuts again. Nobody around. And I don't know where the lie came, but she was telling everybody else for months that it was looking good, and then she told me when she dropped it off, she was too busy, she was so much on her mind, so many things going on, she didn't even get a chance to look at it. So where does the lie come in? And other people say, well, we told you, we kind of noticed it, you know, like, you know, that she was acting funny. Well, she wasn't able to pay her phone bill prior to the, you know, the breaking up of the group and stuff, and she was having trouble, and I helped her as best I could. And she knows that. She admitted that to other people. She didn't know she was talking to people that knew me. She was talking about me. And how dirty they treated me, and how rotten, and how I was deserving, and how I was like in hell and everything else, and a nightmare. Well, it wasn't a nightmare. People wake up from nightmares. But when she found out they knew me, she turned around completely. Said I was dangerous, nothing to back it up. Said I didn't pay my bills. I don't know where she got that from. I got receipts here from the liar I hired, who lost my file, another one, and found it again. But that was the old file, though. You know. But the thing is, you put your trust in people. And anyways, if Teresa, if you watch, I've been told you watch this site. If you're watching, I wish you nothing but the best. I don't know, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph are going to give you a thumbs up on this, but I know you made $5,000 on just one claim, and I can hear the conversation now. Teresa, you can help Dave and spin your tires, or you can leave it alone and we'll feed you some short-term claims. And that's apparently, a few people have told me that. People I didn't even know have told me that's how it went, because you did quite well, and you're doing quite well. And 30 pieces of silver, or how does this work? I did nothing to you, you know. But I can see why when people call you now from Saskatoon, you don't want anything to do with a lot of them. And you do well, Teresa. And I wanted to clear that one up. And as far as everything else, my file, when I say I got it, I never got it complete. There was reports in '76 from therapists and chiropractors telling the board that I needed an operation on my shoulder. And these people know better than doctors do. They deal with this every day, more than doctors do. And Smithwick's on Spanina Crescent in Saskatoon in '76 told them I needed a shoulder operation. They told me that. Those files are gone completely. Nobody knows where those are. I'm entitled to them, but they don't know where they are. One of the Levesque brothers, a chiropractor in town, I think it was Canada Building, he told him I needed lumbar spine surgery. He noticed a developing problem with that. Nothing wrong with my cervical, which they kept trying to say I was cashing in on. But they failed to mention that I didn't know about it until they told me about it. So I don't know how I could cash in on something I knew nothing about. And then again in '77, after I tried to go back to work again, making myself worse, Inez Porter in Rosetown, Saskatchewan told him I needed a shoulder surgery. And those reports are all missing too. All gone. Nobody knows where they are. And a letter from the compensation board telling me I'm no longer to see a Dr. Dada in Bigger, who was more than willing to keep looking. And I think I might have mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. It all seems to fit a bit. And he got a letter saying I was no longer to see him again. Well, the compensation board, I was told that was a no-no. They're not allowed to do that. Well, the thing is, you see, when he was interested in finding out what was wrong with me, he never once called me a liar. I think they got a little nervous, and especially from that therapist in Rosetown, they didn't like that. I was getting too close. And I went to see him, and he said no, he was against me seeing this Dr. Noble. He didn't like that one bit, but he says they control it. He didn't think it was right. But anyways, that's why I used to call myself Shoulder and Spine Experiment. They've had nothing but fun with me for years. And it's going to end soon. Like, I'm told if I don't have these operations, I'm going to die. Well, I think that's maybe the best way to go, because when I hear this stuff from that radio show guy, well, you know what's going on there. He got paid to shut his mouth, or he got offered a deal in court. You know, we'll sue you if you don't keep your mouth shut, or something like that. But when it comes to money, this is not Canada anymore. No, this is not Canada. And stay away from religious freaks who profess to have such a strong belief in God. Don't believe them for a minute. Anyways, the bullets are hot and heavy now. Apparently they don't like what I'm doing, and they're causing me as much grief as they can. But I mean, the grief is, it's over with. You know, there's nothing more they can do to me. So fuck them. Fuck all of them. I'll see them in hell. See you, Teresa. You have a real good day.